coming out today. It's gonna be a pretty quick video. Pretty much collecting all the parts and getting the stuff for the fuel system. So major thing is I have the fuel tank sitting up here. About to just clean it up and coat it. So it's not gonna be that much of a process. Just sand it down, put a little primer on it, and then probably just brush some enamel on it. Later on, have me get other parts for the fuel system. Pick this wiring harness up from Buddy Craig, Colorado G Bodies. He had that purple Malibu that you guys liked so much in that other video. Got some fuel lines. Everything's from hot rod fuel hose. So I'm not saying that if you're looking for some fuel lines, but yeah, I have, what is it, I forget what the fuel or what the line is. It's like PTFE or something like that. It has that plastic inside of the braided lines and connectors. Has a Corvette style regulator and filter. Have some compression fittings. So hopefully everything I need for the fuel lines and connectors is right here. I really can't run those just yet because I don't have the motor in there. I could get a rough estimate, but I don't want to do it just yet. Like I said, this is the returnless style. It has the Corvette style filter and regulator. That'll run a couple feet off from the fuel tank, and then the return will run right back to the fuel tank, and only one line will go up towards the fuel rails. We're on the Elco. I have the same lines, use the same company, but on the Elco it has the return style, so it has two fuel lines running all the way up to the fuel rails. So you have your feed and your return running all the way up here. But that's enough for that. I'll go over that stuff in another video on putting all the AN lines together and all that. The only thing I'm missing, which I'll probably pick up tomorrow on my way into work, is the fuel pump. And I'll go over all that stuff more in detail when I'm ready to throw everything on. But as for today, just gonna clean this up, sand it down, primer, and then paint it. So this is gonna be a quick video. It's not gonna be a how-to. Just scuff it up, prime it, paint it, and call it good. But put the camera down, start cleaning it up. Might throw you guys on a time lapse and get it painted. There we have the bottom half of the tank done. It's not the smoothest. I just used the brush on method, so it was a cheap brush, so it's a couple, or it's a lot more than a couple. There's a lot of brush strokes in there, but like I said, it's a gas tank, so it's going to be on the bottom of the car. I'm not too worried about it. Already had a couple bugs fly in there, but I just wanted to clean it up and get it coated so that it blends in with the bottom of the rest of the car. Blends in with it. Probably let this dry probably overnight. See if this smooths out a little bit or not. If it does, cool. If not, not too worried about it. This one is the semi-gloss black. Forgot what I use on the bottom. I know I have a flat black and a semi-gloss black. I want to say I use the semi-gloss black, so no, it looks kind of glossy right now, but it does dull down quite a bit. But like I said, it wasn't a how-to, just quick before and after. Of course, just cleaned it off. A little bit of parts cleaner, Goo Gone, some wire brushes, sandpaper. I think the sandpaper worked the best, but I didn't have enough, so I have to get some more tomorrow, and then work on doing the top side of it. But that's it. Just a quick little update. Might cut it on tomorrow after the other side is painted also, so we'll see, but definitely looks a lot better. But yeah, I did, after I cleaned it up, of course, wax and grease remover, and then I did one coat of primer, and then just this brush on stuff. I believe this enamel is DTM, so I could have went direct to metal. I thought about even spraying the undercoating, but I still need to do the rear wheel wells, so that's what I'm saving that for. I know this is direct to metal, that's why I thought about spraying with it, but I was like, yeah, I'll hold off. But that's it. Like I said, it's not the smoothest, but it will work. Alright, there we have it for the gas tank. Flipped it over, did the same thing. Sanded it down, got the dirt off, wax grease remover, coat of primer, and then just brushed on the enamel. So, I know there's going to be some brush strokes in there. Just used cheap paint brushes. Wasn't too worried about it. Just didn't want to use a can of spray paint when I had these little cans of enamel laying around. Had those cans of enamel, so figured why not use, well, I had two of them open and both about half full, so decided to just use one up. I say you you won't see it. Be up under the car. You might see probably about that much of it if you look up under it, so it's all good. Taped off around here, and then I taped up around here because I know there's a rubber seal that goes there, and then the rest of the sending unit, so I didn't want to jack that up from sealing at all, so decided to tape all that off. But everything else is good to go.